Pittsburgh Soccer Now's Zach Weiss here with Ollie Nasser. Just Ollie, of course, you have plenty of experience here on the pitch, and now you're getting to share your knowledge and learn some knowledge here with the Duquesne team. Just what has it been like coming in and just seeing how things are run and imparting your own wisdom as well?
Coming in, want to give a shout out to Coach Adam and Coach Chase. They said the level was going to be high, and they put the bar all the way up here before coming here. So I had to make sure coming here, I had to meet the bar and maybe go above and beyond the bar. And coming in, players are fit. Fitness test was amazing. Preseason was amazing. The guys are pushing to the max. And we're only here to push with them and push them even more. That way they push me and I push them.
What's it been like just seeing this work here in the preseason, understanding that because that fitness is there, you can go straight to tactics and you just have a head start on being the best versions of yourselves?
100%. You know, as we started playing from our first game into our third game in preseason, the difference is immaculate and it's only going up. Came in here as I'm a transfer, so had to understand the formation, understand what the coach wants and the execution plan. We had minor fixes that we had to fix in the first 3 games. Gladly we were able to fix them, and now we're looking forward to getting in that ring. That's all we want.
Obviously there's individual goals, there's team goals, and a lot of times those are the same. Just what's it like that Chase clearly has so much trust in you within the wisdom that you've already had and within the wisdom that you've already gained to achieve success?
Coming into here, Coach Chase basically said, like, we want you to lift up the level, and the level is already all the way up here. So I'm here as a missing puzzle piece to get that extra push and score some goals, get some assists with my brothers, and put smiles on everyone's faces and celebrate. That's the main thing.
How aware were you of what happened here just a couple of seasons ago? Just such a historic run, seeing it from afar, and how much a year removed, obviously, from that +1, just was that contagious, just wanting to be a part of things?
100%. Before coming here, obviously, you ask some teammates about the team and previous players that I played with, like Jaden, Cameron Torito, Ben Plevin. Talk to them about the team and where are they aiming. You know, are they aiming right here? Are they aiming sort of up? They're aiming for the sky, and that's exactly what I want to do. Is they had previous success, they weren't quite there yet, so hopefully we fill in that quite there and we make it all the way.
How has it been communicating as a group on the field? Sometimes, obviously, you don't want to get too high, you don't want to get too low, and you want to stay within yourselves. Just what's it like being an 11 on that field and figuring it out together?
Oh, we have a very big, diverse group, and I think that's so beautiful. We're all from different cultures, different races, different religions, and when we come on the field, all that gets pushed away, and we're here to execute the plan for what Coach Chase and Coach Adam and Coach Fainty are providing us with. And I feel like the group of lads we have are very strong and they're very goal-oriented. So everyone's on the same page, and that's all that matters.
How much of that also is a credit to Chase? Because it's not like this is a one-year thing. This has been consistently under his regimes and times here at Duquesne.
I think Coach Chase and the rest of the coaching staff get majority of the credit. This is not something that happens within day and night. This is something that takes a month, a year, 2 and 3 and 4 to get that strong core, and then eventually get all the missing pieces of puzzle to win the big prize. So this is something Coach Chase has been working on for a long time, and hopefully we execute what he wants.
Defensively, Ashton was really talking up, saying there's now a goal for how many clean sheets can we get. How important is it to have that determination and have that clear goal of excellence to just be walls up in front and guard that goal?
I think having that goal of saying we want as many clean sheets as possible and be undefeated at home is raising the bar top. It's not. There's no other more we could raise it. So our main priority is to defend the goal and defend our home field, get as many clean sheets as possible, and at the same time score some goals and make some people happy.
When you look at this venue, it's a football stadium, so it's a really unique venue. Obviously, there's turf. There's obviously you have the walls kind of closing in. The student athletes really make their presence known. Just how have you learned as an individual to make this venue truly a home for you and turn it into that advantage it's been?
Being here, I've been only here for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, but just from that first game, seeing some of the students sit around and some of the parents on the corners, just being able, it's an open facility, so everyone could just come in as people are walking, as we're training and playing. There's players walking. It really feels like home, and I'd like to thank the fans and the players for making me feel welcome from the start.
From an identity standpoint, obviously, that's very clear. Without obviously giving anything away, just how have you found home within those identities and those principles?
Coming to Pittsburgh is a different city. understanding how the city, it's a lively city here, how this team works, and how I'm not here to change anything. I'm here to help and motivate as much as I can. I'm here to fill in a couple of the blanks and be happy with the team.
How has it been, obviously, Maxie and Chris as captains that have been returners, guys that have been through ups and downs, Maxie in particular with his injuries and his success? Just what's it like seeing those two and understand that every single voice is truly valued in this family?
I think Maxie and Chris, from the start, I can tell that they were the leaders of the team. They came, they were strong force and no messing around. They set the bar really high. As you can see, playing with Maxie in the last game, I heard he's been out for a long time. Seeing him back on the field, it was beautiful to watch and beautiful to play with. We were combining pretty well, and having his presence on the field is definitely going to be really important.
A lot of talk is going on. We've talked a lot about what's happened on the field, but how have the off-field activities just had an opportunity to help build this family and cultivate these relationships?
You know, as we say, what happens in between these lines stays in between these lines. So although we were practicing very hard and aggressive on each other, as soon as we leave the lines, we have to leave it all here and be able to communicate and have an outside life outside of soccer. So having all these team activities with the team was able to provide us with different connections to make, see how our teammates react to different things, not only on the field but off the field as well. And getting some laughter in and eating together is always the best thing to do.
We've talked a couple of times in between the women's soccer games just about how you guys get that instant feedback watching those video sessions. Just how good is it to build on what the coaches are telling you by physically having the opportunity to see it and build off of that?
Like I said, coaches here demand perfection, and no player could be mad at that. So you mess up in training, you're going to get chewed out in film the day after. So being able to watch film and re-go over every single small thing we do is phenomenal here.
What does success look like with this team in your opinion, and why are you so confident it can get there?
The reason I'm really confident is, first of all, I'm a confident person, but if I didn't feel like I had an army behind me, I wouldn't be this confident. I feel like the confidence comes from the team, comes from the coaching staff, which eventually pushes into the players. And as you can see, I have a big smile on my face, ready to get that ring.